To start this question, we'll read the prompt first, and the prompt asks, which choice logically completes the text? Most times, this prompt is just simply asking us to demonstrate that we understand what the text was saying. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and read so we can understand. So this anthropologist investigated the evolution of the appendix, an organ present in mammals, but it's generally thought to have no function. Studying a bunch of animals, the team found that the appendix emerged independently across multiple lineages in separate instances and hasn't disappeared after emerging. They determined that species with the organ tend to have higher concentrations of lymphoid tissue, which supports immune responses. Therefore, they hypothesized. So they studied the appendix and they found that it emerged independently in many different animals. It hasn't disappeared, which maybe means it's important. And they determined that it has something to do with strong immune responses. So the appendix likely has something to do with your immune response. And let's look at the answers. A, it was once present in many non-mammal species, but has disappeared from those lineages. Well, they specifically said once it appears, it doesn't disappear. B, has been preserved in certain mammal species because it benefits their immune systems. That sounds pretty good. C, will emerge in a greater number of mammal species because it may serve a necessary function in the immune system. That's probably true, but that's taking a leap from what we read. If there were no better choice, I actually would pick it. But if there is a better choice, and there is right here in B, then I'm not going to pick it because it would be kind of the next step in the argument that hasn't yet been spelled out. So we don't want to be risky and take that. D, the appendix produced higher concentrations of lymphoid tissue in mammals in the past than it does currently. We didn't really see anything about the past versus the present in terms of how much lymphoid tissue there would be. So the answer here is B.